We're delighted to announce the running order of the Sports Law Conference on Friday the 12th of November 2021. This is our 9th running of the event, and unfortunately because of the effects of the pandemic, we were unable to hold our conference last year. We're delighted to be running this conference virtually, and it's apt that we're going to be addressing the issues arising from sport and the emergence from the COVID-19 pandemic. We have a very wide and entertaining and interesting list of speakers who will address the conference this year. We're delighted to welcome Louise Hartley, Head of Legal at Sport England, to the conference. We're also delighted to be joined by Laura McCallum, who's General Counsel at Aberdeen Football Club. We also are joined by Daniel Gee from Sheridan's Law, who you'll be familiar with, have joined us on many occasions in the past. Daniel is without doubt a leader in the field in the contracts and contract negotiation for professional footballers. We are, of course, joined by regular contributors, Jack Anderson, who will be joining us from Melbourne, who will have a particular insight into the sport in Australia during this time of very severe lockdown with them. We will, of course, be joined by Brian Speers, who is head of the Ethics Committee for the Commonwealth Games Federation. Following on from Brian Speers, we're joined by Conal Heatley, Michael Boyd, and Zara Grant, who will be addressing the issues of human rights and the Commonwealth Games, which of course is being run in Birmingham in 2022. We will of course finish up the conference with our usual question and answer session with our panellists, who will include Laura, Daniel, local football agent Jerry Carlisle, David Humphreys, and I'm delighted that we'll be joined by Fergal Logan, Joint Manager of the All-Ireland winning Tyrone team. One of the more relevant topics arising from the Tokyo Olympics was obviously athlete care, and we are absolutely thrilled that Ian Braid of Duty of Care in Action will be returning to address the conference. Many of you will remember his intriguing insight into athlete mental health, which these days, coming out of pandemic, couldn't be any more relevant. We will have our conference opened by the Lady Chief Justice, and we hope that you all can join us for 5 hours of CPD points, and we would welcome you to the conference and hope that you will be able to join us and find this interesting and insightful going forward.